Punk rumors shut down. Sasha Banks update. Sheamus injury shock. JUSO fires back. Triple H vs. Rock. Punk release rumors get shut down. CM Punk's recent absence from WWE television has sparked plenty of speculation, but according to the latest reports, fans can stop worrying about him leaving the company. Over the past few days, several online rumors claimed Punk had backstage issues with WWE and TKO executives following WrestleMania. Some reports even suggested that Punk had been trying to secure his release from WWE. One rumor claimed Punk had been pushing for something related to WrestleMania behind the scenes and that it created tension with company officials. The same report also alleged that Punk was asked to take a significant pay cut and became so frustrated that he considered legal action to get out of his contract. As expected, those stories spread rapidly across social media and quickly became one of the hottest topics in wrestling. However, PW Insider poured cold water on the rumors. According to a trusted WWE source, the stories have no credibility and should not be taken seriously. The source reportedly compared the claims to some of the wild wrestling rumors that have circulated online for years. In fact, signs point toward Punk remaining a major part of WWE's plans moving forward. New CM Punk merchandise is reportedly being developed and appearances featuring Punk are already scheduled for this summer. WrestleVotes also recently dismissed claims that WWE has nothing planned creatively for Punk. Instead, they described his absence as a well-earned break after several years of wrestling through injuries and maintaining a demanding schedule. Punk has not appeared on WWE television since April, which naturally caused fans to ask questions. But based on the latest information, it appears his absence is simply temporary rather than the result of any major fallout behind the scenes. For now, WWE seems fully committed to CM Punk and there is no evidence supporting the idea that he is trying to leave the company. Do you think CM Punk will return before SummerSlam, or should WWE save his comeback for an even bigger event? Let me know down below. Karrion Kross reveals Triple H disappointment. Karrion Kross is opening up about his WWE departure and one thing still clearly bothers him. Speaking during a recent interview, Kross revealed that Triple H has never contacted him since he left WWE. When asked directly whether Triple H had reached out after his departure, Kross gave a simple answer: no. While Kross admitted the silence hurt, he stopped short of criticizing Triple H. Instead, he suggested there may be factors behind the scenes that fans do not understand. According to Kross, WWE's corporate structure has changed significantly and there could be limitations on what Triple H is allowed to do after talent leaves the company. Even with that understanding, Kross admitted he expected some form of communication after everything he and Scarlett experienced during their time in WWE. The former WWE star made it clear that he still respects Triple H and believes many fans underestimate the pressure that comes with his current position. However, the lack of contact remains something that left a lasting impression on him. Do you think Triple H should personally reach out to talent after they leave WWE, or is that simply not part of the job? Let me know in the comments. Karrion Kross discusses his future. Kross also addressed questions about what comes next in his wrestling career. While he would not reveal details of private conversations, he made it clear that he has a great deal of respect for AEW president Tony Khan. When asked whether AEW could be an option, Kross said the door has always been open. However, he explained that he had already accepted independent wrestling bookings well into 2026 and refuses to abandon those commitments. Kross said he never wants to be the type of wrestler who drops championships, cancels appearances, or leaves promoters and fans disappointed simply because a bigger opportunity appears. That does not mean AEW is impossible. Kross stated that if the timing is right and everything lines up, anything could happen in the future. For now, he says he is happy, financially secure, and focused on honoring the commitments he has already made. Where would you like to see Karrion Kross wrestle next? AEW, TNA, New Japan, or back in WWE someday? Sheamus suffers painful gym injury. Sheamus is continuing his road back to WWE, but he recently suffered a painful setback during training. The Celtic Warrior shared photos on social media showing a nasty head injury sustained during a gym session. The images showed blood running down his face and arm while he held a towel against a deep cut on his head. Keeping things simple, Sheamus captioned the photos with just 2 words: "Gym fail." The injury comes while Sheamus continues recovering from shoulder surgery. Earlier this year, he explained that shoulder problems had been bothering him for months before finally forcing him to undergo surgery. Despite this latest accident, there is no indication that his comeback plans have changed. In fact, recent reports suggest Sheamus has been training at the WWE Performance Center alongside NXT talent, which many fans see as a positive sign that his return is getting closer. Hopefully, this gym mishap is nothing more than a temporary bump in the road as the Celtic Warrior prepares for his next chapter in WWE. Who do you want to see Sheamus feud with when he finally returns to WWE television? Jey Uso is making it clear that he has no intention of changing what made him one of WWE's most popular stars. During a recent episode of Monday Night Raw, Jey Uso confronted LA Knight in a segment that got plenty of attention from fans. However, what really got people talking happened after the promo when the crowd started chanting for Jey to do his entrance one more time. Wanting to give the fans what they wanted, Jey decided to run it back and repeat his entrance. The live crowd loved the moment, but some fans online were not as impressed. Critics argued that repeating the entrance took attention away from the segment and other talent involved. Jey quickly responded to the backlash on social media. His message was simple and direct. If the crowd wants it, he is going to do it. In fact, Jey joked that he would still run it back no matter who was standing in the ring with him. The former world champion clearly is not worried about the criticism and seems more focused on entertaining the audience that paid to see the show. This is not the first time Jey has responded to critics recently. After missing one episode of Raw, some fans questioned his absence, leading Jey to tell everyone to relax because he had only taken one Monday off. Whether people love him or hate him, Jey Uso continues to be one of the most talked about stars in WWE. With the King of the Ring tournament underway and tensions growing with LA Knight, fans can expect plenty more headlines involving main event Jey. Do you think Jey Uso should keep running back his entrance, or has WWE started overdoing it? Let me know below. Triple H jealous of The Rock? The long-running debate about Triple H and The Rock has resurfaced thanks to some strong comments from former WWE personality Jonathan Coachman. For years, fans have wondered whether there was genuine tension between the two Attitude-Era legends. While both men have publicly shown respect toward each other, Coachman believes there may still be underlying issues. Speaking recently, Coachman claimed that Triple H always wanted to achieve the kind of mainstream success that The Rock eventually reached. According to him, Triple H had ambitions beyond wrestling, including becoming a major movie star. Coachman pointed to Triple H's role in Blade Trinity as an example, saying it was part of a larger goal that never fully materialized. Meanwhile, The Rock went on to become one of Hollywood's biggest stars, appearing in blockbuster films and building a global brand far beyond wrestling. Because of that, Coachman suggested jealousy could play a role in whatever tension may exist.